Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Scoops, and welcome back to another episode of the Storm SMP. It's episode 11. And the reason I'm looking down at the ground is because I have done work on something that I should have been recording and I didn't. So I'll show it now before it's finished. I've been working on my shop. This is what my shop looks like right now. Looks like a giant dick. That'll change. Because if we go around, you can see it has many sides. So this is going to be the mushroom shop that I'm doing with pertaining to mushroom blocks and things like that. So we are going to need all these. And, well, actually probably not these. And we need to get back up there and do this. But I did just want to update you guys on this because I should have been recording it. I am sorry for that, but I messed up. So now we just need to go around tracing this out with the mushrooms. And then I need to extend it out a bit more so it actually looks like a mushroom. This is my first time actually doing anything like a mushroom. So this could actually not look anywhere like I want it to. But we will see. So, anyway, let me get to continuing this and then we'll be back and hopefully it'll look good. Yeah. And I finished it. I know this is 2 short clips to describe me making the shop. I messed up, I know. There it is. So I decided when I put on the first layer of red mushroom blocks, it kind of looked like a person. So I just added some eyes, some little arms, and you can see here as we go in, it's not much, obviously. I'm actually going to put a torch up there. But we got 1 diamond per stack on each of the types, and then the payment there. And I will probably be adding in mushroom stew into the shop at some point. But now I'm going to go around and collect a bunch of blocks so I could put them in here. And when we're back, we're probably going to be doing something else. So anyway, I'll see you then. And we are back. So there's going to be a couple changes throughout this episode. One, it's working on different stuff. This is kind of more my just work on miscellaneous stuff episode, I guess, because I messed up with the shop and I should have recorded the whole thing, but I didn't. So this will be just putting a bunch of things together, doing a bunch of work, smaller projects, and getting that stuff done. So we're on top of the base, and you will also see a quality change in this because I fixed stuff around in OBS because it was exporting at 720p and I wanted to export at 1080. So the first clips were at 720, this is at 1080. I don't know how that's gonna fare in editing. We'll see. And also I did this last part, but I'm using a different mic. I am not using my Boost Snowball. I am using, let me look at it. I'm going to sound weird because I just moved over to the other side of the mic. I'm using which actually, I think I have this backwards. I don't know. Either way, I'm using the Links Pro SMU1. So I got this on Amazon. It wasn't too expensive. And yeah, I like how it sounds. Hopefully you guys like it too. I've used it before in recordings, but now I've kind of fixed a lot of stuff with it, so we are good. So now, as you see, we're on top of the base, and I wanted to work on getting some more building done with the base. Now I can't expand it out just yet. I can't do any more islands because I need the packed ice, and I can't remember the coordinates to the ice spikes. I thought I had the coordinates saved. Apparently I didn't. So I need to get those back. But anyway, we will turn around to show you, or I will turn around to show you what I'm doing. So this is what I'm doing here. I am making little I don't know. I think they're called like pergolas. I think that's what they're called. Why am I making so many of those? I'm in UHC mode. I think they're called pergolas, but I'm making a bunch of these, and I have my method of making them. It is just, oops, didn't mean to do that there. It's a lot of slabs. So we gotta do that, and then go across, and then we just gotta make that shape right there. Now, if we build up, you can see it looks fairly nice. I actually like it, and we need to continue that on all 4 sides, and we need to make one of these on each island except that one, because that's my little nether island. So I basically just need to go around, place that, go all the way across, break this one, place that, and then I need to hop, place that there, and then like that. So a cool thing with this little design, it's one of the first designs of this SMP where I actually went into creative mode first and designed it. I just kind of, to myself, gave myself the factor of I don't have a lot of materials, like a lot of expensive materials. So I needed to, and I had the type of block I was going to use anyway already in mind, because this build is already very dark oak like. So I was like, yeah, I'm just going to use dark oak. It will fit the theme nicely. So there we go. And now you can see we have ourselves the first little pergola done. I'm going to call them pergolas. They might not be pergolas, but that's what they're going to be called. A little roof thing. I don't know. So now I actually, instead of doing just a random storage room or a random furnace area or a random whatever, I have something that actually has use. And now that I think about it, if I did one of these on every single island, it would look kind of plain. So I'm just going to do it on this island, and I think we're going to remove this. This island right here will be one thing. This might be a farm. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, I've got it figured out. So, without even cutting, because there's no need to, we're actually going to head down here. Oh yeah, I forgot I have a pet pig in there. He just kind of fell in, and I've yet to kind of move him, so he's just staying there. So I have this set up. It is a very simple nano farm. It helps out greatly. I didn't show this off before because I just made it, but now I figure why not show it off, because I'm going to be moving it up to there, and you can see I have a bunch of potatoes from it, and I already have a bunch cooked in my chests in here. So we're going to head up, we're going to replicate this, and I'll try to actually make it look good other than just being a, which actually I'm going to grab some dirt because I might want it elevated. So let's head to here, grab some dirt. It doesn't need to be grass because I'm going to be tilling it anyway. I also need to grab a hoe, which we're slowly wearing this one down. It has a lot of durability, which actually, I want to check something. It doesn't show it for this one because it hasn't taken damage. Okay, so it's around the same. I thought the number looked a little high on that. Oh, fell. Alright, so back up we go. And I am going to definitely get a new way up. I might make not an island, but off like one of these. I'm thinking of doing an elevator system that goes right the way up and right the way down. And it's probably going to be a slime block elevator. So it's like a slime block flying machine I might work on that off camera because it's not going to be too much building. It's literally just going to be simple redstone, but I will definitely show it off on camera. Alright, so let's set this up. Let's find the middle because that's where that will go. We will make a little ring like this. And the reason it's like that is because this is going to be water. We'll place that down for the... Oh, I forgot it goes the other way. Alright, so we're going to do this. Observer. We are going to do... Oop, that's not how that works. We're going to do something like this. And let me fully go around like that. Oh, I actually need to go one out anyway, because it's going to be like that. Then dispensers, boom, boom. And I actually need to dig into here. Place that. Place that like that. I'm gonna get rid of this, which, no, actually that could stay. It serves no purpose, but that will stay. And place that back. Gonna till that land, and then with the redstone, we go like this. One all the way like that, up and over, and then one just like that. Because this redstone activates here and here, where this line activates this. But if I was to put a piece of redstone here, it would lock up the system because each redstone would be powering itself. So I'd be going in an infinite loop, locking it up, and it wouldn't work. So that's why you need to have this little gap here. And because there's nothing here, this block doesn't get powered by this block, and vice versa. So now, if we go grab some potatoes and some of the bone blocks I have down here, because that's one stack of bone blocks. This is an interesting little thing I figured out. One stack of bone blocks actually is enough to only fill one dispenser. So all these bone blocks that I have right here are only enough for one dispenser, because each bone block takes 9, and so basically 9 bone meal stacked up, so 9 stacks go in. There's enough room in a dispenser for 9 stacks. So yeah, it's that's just how it plays out. So it takes a lot of bones. Luckily, we do have the skeleton grinder over there, which I am going to make a better entrance for. Me and Johnny are going to be doing something with that at some point, which I think I might use the elevator design I use we might use the elevator design we use on my base in that. So we'll see how that goes. And let's do this. Grab the 14, go like that. And there we go. So a little demo on how this works. I don't have a chest up here right now, but we just hold right click. And as you can see, it just bone meals it. And because you need more than 3 or more than 1 bone meal to fully grow it, that's why there's 3 dispensers to dispense 3 bone meal at a time. This observer detects the placement of the potato and each potato stage, like the growing of the potato, which is why it keeps dispensing, which makes it work. Say I had one potato, it won't work because it needs, the way this one works, it breaks it before the bone meal actually hits it. So having multiple in a stack means you could place the second one as the bone meal's coming out, which makes it work. Sometimes if you go long enough, you'll start to hear clicking where the potatoes and the bone meal go off sync. That's when you just have to stop and start over. But you can see very fast, and if we just go like this, you could get a sense of how much bone meal we just used. We used more than a stack, and we'll see if that's even in all of it, because some fire off more than others. Which, is that true? No, actually no. It's actually been consistent this time. And my other design, well, which isn't my other design, which was impulses. Oh, you can see here. So since these are powered at the same time by the same redstone, these are equal, but this one's different. Which, it's fine. It still works. So now I think, because that's also a smaller clip here, I think I will work on getting the slime block observer system going, which the main problem with that is the slime blocks. So we'll see if I could get enough slime blocks to do it. It's not many, but I don't have any slime, so we'll have to go collecting. So we'll be back.